Hey guys, I hope you are doing great. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can migrate Gravity Forms data from one website to another. So let's take a use case where you are migrating a website from one domain to another, and probably you are using some other framework where it's very difficult for you to clone the website and start working on a staging. So this could be a scenario where maybe your database is bloated and you want to do a fresh install of WordPress and start creating your website from scratch because you have a lot of plugins in your old website. You do not want your new website to have that old data. So you started a fresh install of WordPress and then you started adding your plugins as you need them. And when you added the Gravity Forms plugin, let me show you here. So when you add the Gravity Forms plugin, what you can do is you can go to import and export, and you can export your forms. You can import your forms. Okay, so let me add the Gravity Forms plugin on this one. So I'm going to go to plugins, add new, and then click on upload plugin because this is a premium plugin. So I'm gonna go to Gravity Forms and then upload this. Once you add that plugin and activate that plugin, then you have all of the settings here. Now let's go to our website and we'll export the form. So we'll select all the forms and then we'll download export file. And so this is a JSON that we are going to import here in the Gravity Forms export import section. So okay, I need to add my license key, so give me a moment. I'm going to do that off screen. All right, I think I have the license key. Okay, my license key is active. So I'm gonna turn off background. Let's keep the background updates enabled. Yeah, let's go to next. And select a currency. I'm gonna select US dollars and then next. Okay, great, installation is complete. Now let's go to import export and we will import the form. We'll choose the file, the JSON file that we downloaded from the other website. This is the one, and then we'll click on import. Once that is done, you will see a successful notification that will tell you the number of forms imported. As you can see here, Gravity Forms imported 4 forms successfully. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 forms. If you go to the forms as well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 forms. Okay, now you have this has been imported, and then if you go to the forms, you will see you have 4 forms imported. Now, what's the problem with this? There are 2 problems with this. Number one problem is that you also have 1 form in inactive mode. You also have 3 forms in a trash. So for example, if you ever need to restore this form and use it, you cannot use it on the new website because you do not have it here. Gravity Forms, when you export, it only exports the active forms. So you have only 3 forms here. Sorry. You have 4 forms here. It has the active and inactive, so it only exports the forms that are either active or inactive, but not in the trash. So if you ever want to add the trash to your forms and activate it, you cannot do it. But okay, that may not be of a big issue, because if it's in trash, you have deleted it on purpose and you probably won't need it. So it's safe to say that you have 4 forms here, 3 active, 1 inactive, and you have imported those. So that's great. But again, there's another problem. The problem is this one form is inactive, whereas it became active here when you imported the JSON file. So what's the problem? It's not a problem if you have only 4 forms, because you can easily identify which of the form is inactive, and then you can just go there, click inactive, and it's done. But imagine you have 50 forms. Imagine you have 100 forms on 100 different pages, and then you have a couple of them inactive, a couple of them active. How do you do that? Then it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And so if your form, if it's inactive and if it's active here, that may not make much of a difference, but that's a mess. Okay, we want everything similar. Whatever is here, we want here. So that's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is, if you see here, the entries here, the entries 727, views 19103, conversion, these information here is missing from here. You do not have that information. You cannot export and import the entries and views and conversion and other data. And you can only do that with the use of a plugin. That's a paid plugin. You can purchase the plugin. It's not much. I think it's only $15 or $30. Maybe it was just $90. Okay, so let's just search for it. Gravity Forms entries export plugin. So this is I think this is the one. So I'm not sure which was it, but I can tell you that it was probably like about $90. Gravity Kit, I guess. Gravity Kit or Gravity View, something like that. Anyway, you cannot easily do that without the help of a plugin that would cost you anywhere like $50, $60, or $100. Now, very simply, I can tell you how you can do it. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to delete all of this data. This is the fictional university. I'm going to delete all the data. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first go to this website, and I'm going to open the phpMyAdmin for this website, which is the stp.local. I'm going to go to the database, and I am going to find a table called gravity forms underscore. I have to check it. Okay. So that's number 1. This is gravity, WP underscore gravity underscore form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select WP underscore GF and search for all the tables that matches this. So you will see that we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10 tables that are coming from the gravity forms here. GF stands for gravity forms. WP stands for WordPress. So this is WP underscore gravity forms underscore add-on feed draft submissions entry. This is where your entries live. This is where your forms live. So I'm gonna select all of these, and then I'm gonna come down, and then where can I export? Oh, I think I can export it from here, but let's see. Okay, somehow I cannot find that option to export it from here, but let's see. So I can save, format should be SQL, database, okay, tables, no, I'm sorry, I cannot find this option here. Okay, let me show you something else. I'm gonna log into the actual website here. Just give me a moment. I'm going to go to the live website and then open the phpMyAdmin from there, because this admin is a little bit different, so I may not be able to find the right options right now, but I've done it on a website, and I'm going to show it to you how. Okay, so as you can see here on this one, I'm going to search for WP underscore GF, which is for gravity forms, and I'm going to check all, and then with selected, I'm going to export. So I'm going to click export, and then select the format SQL, go, and so I've downloaded a copy of it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this website's phpMyAdmin, and then this is a fictional university. We can go to the database, open adminer, and then we are going to import here, and then we're going to select the file, and this is the file. We will execute this. Once you do this, you will see that there is an error, and this error says that the table WP underscore GF underscore draft submissions already exists. So what you have to do first is you have to go to the fictional university, and then you need to go to local, and then you need to find the WP underscore GF, and what we need to do is we need to delete these first. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you had 10 there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to drop this table, and dropping the table means deleting the table. So I'm going to drop this table, and it says, are you sure? Yeah, I am sure what I'm doing, I know. And now if you import the SQL, and you execute this, you will see that the 10 rows and 10 tables will be updated. So 199 queries executed, okay? And as you can see here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These 10 tables has been added to the database. And now if you go to the back end of the website and you see you do not have any forms except some in the trash, but if you refresh this, then you would have all the forms. You have 3 active, 1 inactive. That's the same as here, 3 active, 1 inactive. And now magically you have the entries, views, conversions here as well. Entries, views, conversions. And magically, you know what happens is that your IDs for these forms are also the same, which doesn't happen if you just export the form and import the form. Your IDs change. So that's a beauty of how you can use the phpMyAdmin to migrate the data. Now I'm gonna dig deeper into the adminer and see how I can just select these tables and export it, because I couldn't find that. I did it from the live website, but that is certainly possible. I just need to take some time and look into the options. But thank you so much for watching this. I am sure you learned something new. If you learned something new, please like, subscribe, and let me know what other topics you'd like me to cover. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Thank you so much. I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.